All right, guys, we are back with top 8 hat format at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Nico on the left playing the Curry Bandit Artifact Trap Tricks deck versus the Sheriff Los on the right playing Mermails. So Nico went X1 in Swiss while Los went undefeated, except he had a draw. So we'll see who'll move on to top 4. Nico is still trying to get that first win on the channel. He's gotten second place 5 times. So we'll see if he can pull it off in hat format. Los is going first. Normal summon is Mermail Bisspike. So Mermail Bisspike with his normal or special summoned, you're going to discard one water monster from your hand to search any level 3 water monster from your deck to your hand. Specifically level 3. You can't search level 2s or level 1s. So he discards Tidal, search Atlantean Marksman, which is pretty good because Tidal, you can keep bringing it back as long as you have water monsters in your graveyard or in your hand. And Atlantean Marksman is going to destroy any set card if you send it to the graveyard to activate a water monster's effect. So here, Nico normal summons Trap Tricks Mermail, which is when it's normal summon, you search any normal hole trap card from your deck to your hand. So you can search like Bottomless Trap Hole, Regular Trap Hole, Trap Tricks Trap Hole Nightmare, Deep Dark Trap Hole, and a few others. So this is the one that matters. So Trap Tricks Trap Hole Nightmare says, when a monster that was special summoned this turn activates its effect on your opponent's field, negate that effect, and if you do, destroy that card. So remember, only if it was special summoned that turn. And yeah, you can't use it on a monster that's normal summoned. So here, Nico activates Pot of Duality, reveals Dark Hole, Torrential, and Compulse. You just add the Compulse there. So you can only activate one Pot of Duality per turn. You basically reveal 3 cards from the top of your deck. Choose one, add it to your hand, shuffle, and you cannot special summon the turn you activate Pot of Duality. Alright, so Nico starts off by setting 3. And then Los activates Mermail Abyssphere. Nico chains Artifact Ignition to Abyssphere. Abyssphere is a continuous trap card that special summons a Mermail from your deck and destroys it during your opponent's end phase. Nico chain Artifact Ignition, which is basically an MST, except you have to have an artifact monster in your deck that you can set to your spell and trap card zone. So you saw here, Nico set the artifact Moral Attack from his deck to his spell and trap card zone. And Los passes. Basically, you pop your own spells and traps during your opponent's turn to bring out your artifacts. That's how it works. So here, Nico normal summons Trap Tricks Dionea. So Dionea is pretty simple. It's like a Debris Dragon / Blizzard. When it's normal summoned, you special summon a Trap Tricks monster from your graveyard. So Trap Tricks Mermail has a second effect. When it's special summoned, you can destroy one spell or trap card your opponent controls. And Trap Tricks monsters are unaffected by normal hole trap cards. That's why Los cannot bottomless either one of those Trap Tricks monsters. Okay, so here, Los discards 2 water monsters to special summon Mermail Bismegalo from his hand. Nico chains Maxi, so he's going to draw 1 card for the special summon of Megalo. So this is how the chain link will work. So the summon of Megalo is good, so it's going to hit the field. And then Los has to decide the chain links on Dragoons and Marksmen. Those have to be Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2, and Megalo has to be Chain Link 3. So he's going to have to search first. Okay, but he has to target for Marksman first. So Nico kind of messed up here. I think he should have waited for Los to target with Marksman. Yes, so Marksman is going to target a set spell or trap. And let's say if he would have hit the Trap Tricks Trap Hole Night, I think, could he have chained it? I don't know. I think he could have waited. So yes, they're asking there. So Dragoons and Marksman, Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2, Megalo, Chain Link 3. So Megalo, when it hits the field, when it's special summoned by its own effect, you can search a Mermail Abyss spell or trap card. Dragoons, when it's sent to the graveyard to activate a water monster's effect, searches any Sea Serpent from your deck to your hand except itself. And Marksman is going to destroy a spell or trap, a set spell or trap. So he hits Nico's Compulse. Nico used Trap Trick Trap Hole Nightmare on Megalo. Megalo was destroyed by Nightmare, so Los will not search a Mermail Abyss spell or trap. And yeah, Marksman destroyed the Compulse, and now Los is searching a Sea Serpent for Atlantean Dragoons. I hope that clears things up. And now Max C, which is the card Nico activated, for those of you guys who maybe don't know Max C, during either player's turn, you can discard that card from your hand to the graveyard. Each time your opponent special summons a monster, you draw 1 card. Alright, so... And Nico has 101 Silent Arc with 2 materials on it. So 101 Silent Arc You can protect it from being destroyed by battle or card effects by detaching one material on it. So it's a pretty annoying card to deal with. And you can detach 2 materials from 101 Silent Arc. That's basically you take any face-up attack position monster your opponent controls, and you basically use it as a material for 101. So here, Low searched Atlantean Heavy Infantry, which is another kind of like Marksman and Dragoons when it's sent to the graveyard to activate by a water monster's effect. You can destroy any face-up card on the field. It's level 2 and I think 0 attack. Alright, so here, Low special summons Tidal. So Nico's going to draw 1 card off of Max C. And yeah, Low's banished 2 water monsters, special summon Tidal. And Nico bottomlesses it. And yeah, now Tidal is gone. Yeah, it's not looking good for Lowe's. He attacks for 21. So Tidal, for those of you guys who maybe don't know, Dragon Rulers have 3 effects. But you can only use 1 effect per turn. That's why he didn't get to search for Tidal's effect. So here, Lowe's reveals Tias by discarding Atlantean 1 water monster. And Heavy Infantry will activate to destroy 101 Silent Arc. But since he has a material on it, he can protect it from being destroyed by a card effect. And Nico used Trap Trick Trap Hole Nightmare to negate Tias' effect and destroy it. So had that Tias gone through, Lowe's would have special summoned the Tias and search a Mermail, a level 4 lower Mermail monster from his deck to his hand. And Lowe's passes. Alright, now Nico summons Trap Tricks Mermail and Lowe's concedes. Yes. So Nico takes game 1. So I'm sure most of you guys know the Dragon Rulers, how they work. They have 3 effects, but you can only activate 1 per turn. So that's why Los used the effect to special summon itself. And it got banished, so since he had used the effect to special summon, he couldn't search a water dragon from his deck to his hand. So here we go. Game 2, Los goes first, sets 4 back rows and passes. Nico activates Pot of Duality, reveals Artifact Sanctum, Artifact Ignition, and MST. He chooses to add Artifact Ignition, which is, again, basically an MST, except you have to set an artifact monster from your deck to your spell and trap card zone. So here Nico sets 2 normal summons Karkar D. I forgot what Karkar D does. So Karkar D is a level 2 machine monster, 800 attack. Cannot be special summoned. During your main phase 1, if this card was normal summoned this turn, you contribute this card, draw 2 cards, then it becomes the end phase. You cannot special summon the turn you activate this effect. It's like a card that's really good early game, but mid to late game seems pretty bad. But if you see it early, it's pretty good. I think it's a pretty balanced card. So yeah, now Lowe's breakthrough skills, but Nico's not going to be able to use it again during his next turn. Now it's just basically a vanilla monster. So here Lowe's activates Mermail Abyss Sphere, which is a continuous trap card. Lowe's has 2 of them though, so Nico was prepared for the first Abyss Sphere. He kept the ignition in his hand. So Mermail Abyss Sphere is a continuous trap. Special summons a Mermail monster from your deck. It's destroyed during your opponent's end phase. And its effects negated. That's why you almost always get Abyssland. Because Abyssland, it negates the effects on the field, but Abyssland, when it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, its effect will activate. So here, Abyssland is destroyed by Abyss Sphere. Goes to the graveyard. Now Los will special summon a Mermail monster from his deck. He chooses Abyss Pike. So he discards Atlantean Heavy Infantry to search any level 3 water monster from his deck to his hand. He chooses Genix Undyne. And Atlantean Heavy Infantry, when it's sent to the graveyard for a water monster's effect, destroys face-up cards. That's how you have to remember them. Heavy Infantry destroys face-up cards. Marksman destroys face-down cards. So now, Los normal summons Genix Undyne. Nico knows he searched it. Here he activates Solemn Warning, which is a counter trap, negates basically any summon of a monster or an effect. It's a really good card. You can stop. It's better than a Royal Oppression for those who may be only familiar with Edison. Because you can negate Gorge, Trag. You can negate the damage step. Since it's a counter trap. Really good card. So here Nico normal summons the Mermail, which searches a normal hole trap card. He searched Bottomless. He attacks the Abyss Pike. So they're both 1600, so they'll crash. Los activated Malevolent Catastrophe, which destroys all spells and trap cards on both players' sides of the field when your opponent declares an attack. Now, he hit Trap Trick Trap Hole Nightmare and Artifact Moral Attack. Now, Moral Attack, its effect is to special summon itself from your spawn trap card zone and to destroy a face-up card only activates during your opponent's turn. But since it was destroyed during Nico's turn, that's why he didn't special summon itself. Anyways, here, Nico, Bottomless, the Lind. So Lind has to go to the graveyard in order to special summon a Mermail monster. So Bottomless is really good against Lind. Anyways, I'm trying my best to explain all these cards. Nico drew into Soul Charge, pays 2,000 life points, special summons Artifact Moral Attack from his graveyard, and Trap Tricks Mermail. Now, Mermail, when it's special summoned, again, destroys a spell or trap card your opponent controls. And let's see what trap card he's going to destroy. And again, Moral Attack, since it was special summoned during Nico's turn, is not going to gain its effect. It only gets its effect when it's special summoned during your opponent's turn. So he pops Abyss Sphere. Los did not chain Abyss Sphere. I wonder why he didn't chain Abyss Sphere. Maybe he's out of Linds? Oh, maybe Los is only playing 2 Linds. It's possible. Because there's one banished and one in his grave. So maybe since if he doesn't have Lind, there's no point to chain Sphere. Okay. So here, Los discards Mermail Abyss Megalo, reveals Tias. So Tias and... Okay, I'll go over here in a second. So Los discarded for Mermail Abyss Tias, you have to discard a water monster from your hand. You reveal it, special summon it, and then you search a level 4 lower Mermail monster from your deck to your hand. But Nico chain breakthrough skill. Los attacked over the Moral Attack with Tias. And here, Nico MSTs a breakthrough skill, attacks him for 37, leaves Los at 600. Now, let's see, 24 to 600. So I'll go over Tias here at the end to explain its effect. And Los draws DD Crow and concedes. So Nico 2-0's the Sheriff. Moving on to top 4, we'll see if he can get that first win on the channel. So I didn't have time to explain Mermail Abyss Tias, but I think I did a game 1, but I'll go over it one last time. So Mermail Abyss Tias is a level 7. It's not a Sea Serpent, so you can't search it with Atlantean Dragoons, but it's a level 7 water monster. You can discard 1 water monster from your hand to special summon it, and when it's special summoned that way, you search a level 4 lower Mermail monster. But Nico chain breakthrough skill to negate its on-field effect, so that's why Los didn't search. But I hope you guys are enjoying these hat format videos. It's a really fun format. I know people complain about emptiness and soul charge, but I enjoy watching hat and playing hat, and I'm going to continue uploading the rest of this tournament. Let me know what you guys think about hat format, and we'll be back soon for the rest of the tournament. Bye, guys.